I feel like it really helps my under eyes, my dehydrated under eyes, because I never drink water. Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I'm so excited for today because today we're doing one of my favorite videos to watch and to film. We're doing a Clean Beauty monthly favorites. So my monthly favorite clean beauty products from the month of May. And I love these videos. I love to watch them. I love to film them. I just feel like, I don't know, I love to see what people are grabbing a ton that month. I would love to know what your favorite product was of the month of May. What were you grabbing a ton? What were you not grabbing a ton? A lot of people do like monthly favorites and hate it's, which I also like to see like what people weren't loving. So leave those down below, what your favorites were for the month of May. And I just want to jump in and get started. So if you're excited for this video and more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. And let's jump in and get into my May clean beauty favorites. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So I want to start with makeup, then I'm going to get into kind of skincare and then hair. And yeah, I feel like that's a good order to do it in. So first things first, I want to get into blushes because actually, no, you know what? Let's start with nails because I'm wearing it on my nails today and I've been freaking obsessed with this color. So the color I'm talking about is At First Blush, which is a beautiful like whitey color with a touch of pink. It's freaking gorgeous. This would look beautiful on every skin tone, and this is from the brand Dazzle Dry. Now that it's a little bit warmer and I feel like I've been gravitating a little bit not further away. I've been gravitating more towards like lighter colors like this. I love a white nail polish in summer, spring, and this is gorgeous. Hint of pink, so beautiful, lasts so long. This is on my nails. I've had this about a week now and it looks freaking gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, next. All right, next I want to talk about blushes because I've been using a ton of blush. I feel like spring, summer specifically, it's like my blush time. Not that I don't wear it in fall or winter, but it just feels like more fun. And I've been wearing two specific ones a crap ton this month. So the first one is the Westman Atelier blush. And this is the, what is this? Chauchet. This is like a beautiful, like pinky kind of corally shade. I'm actually wearing it on my cheeks today. I wanted to let you see it on my cheeks. This is beautiful. And the way that I like to apply the Westman Atelier blushes is I like to take a brush like this is a slanted Sephora 93. Obsessed with this brush. And just kind of touch the top of the blush and apply it this way. You can also apply it with your fingers. That looks beautiful too. Also blending it out with a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, that works really well too. These are so beautiful, and I do like to set the top of them if I know I'm gonna be wearing a mask a lot. And I do set it with the Kosas powder. I really like it with this because the Kosas powder, which was, I believe, a favorite last month. I mean, I'm still using it a ton this month, but I have been testing other powders, so I haven't been grabbing it as much this month. But this, when you set it with the Kosas powder, actually any cream blush, when you set it with the Kosas powder, it still like has some dew and some glow to it, but it like sets up really nicely. This is amazing. And then the other blush I've been grabbing a lot of is the Saie Beauty Blushes. Now, specifically this shade. The shade Rosy, I'm freaking obsessed with the shade. It's just so pretty. Both of these would look beautiful on any complexion. I feel like if you have like a deep dark complexion, they have two other shades specifically that I think would look beautiful. It's the shade Poppy and the shade, I want to say Dreamy or Dreamer, and those are so freaking pigmented. Like I use like not even a full dot and blend it out, and even then I'm like, whoa, I made a mistake. Those are beautiful, but this one specifically, Rosy, is gorgeous. I've been wearing it a ton. I would say it's similar kind of to what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, maybe a little bit more neutral. It's really, really pretty. It just sets up beautifully when I set it with powder. When I don't set it with powder, it sets really nicely. And I like to blend it out with my fingers a lot, but I also like to like apply a little bit to the back of my hand and then take a brush and dip it in and then apply it that way. And it just looks gorgeous. I'm really obsessed with these blushes. Okay, next I want to talk about, let's talk about brows. So I've been using this a ton this month. I feel like, normally I do my soap brows and I love soap brows. And even like If you, I don't know if you've ever used the Anastasia Brow Freeze, like that's a great product too. I've been trying to find a dupe for it and I just like right now can't. But I love clear brow products, and this has just been really great for like grab and go. Like I literally just slap this on my brows and then let it sit for a second, dry up, and then fill in my brows, and it just, I feel like it looks so good, it lasts so long. This is a really, really great product. The only thing I will say with this, and I don't know if I said this in the review that I did of this specific one, is just make sure you don't pile on too much at the front, because then it can have like, you know how gel can kind of peel if you apply too much? Like if you ever scrunched your hair in the freaking 90s, early 2000s, if you ever did that, you know what I'm talking about. It can almost have, it doesn't turn white, this doesn't turn white, but it can kind of peel a little bit if you apply too much. That's the only thing I will say about this, but this is so, so good. Okay, next. All right, next, I just want to touch on this. This was a favorite and has been a favorite for so long, but I haven't been wearing a lot of foundation or skin products this month. Like I had a really bad breakout. I had a reaction to a product, so I haven't been wearing a lot of product on my face, just like specifically like foundation, even tinted moisturizer like products, because I just want my skin to breathe. But because of that breakout, I do have like a decent amount of hyperpigmentation right now, which is the freaking worst. My ladies and gentlemen out there who do get severe hyperpigmentation, is there anything worse? No, there isn't. But I've been grabbing this a ton, the Merit Beauty just foundation concealer stick, and like pinpointing where I need like a little bit of coverage. And like it looks really natural on the face. It blends out really beautifully, and it really does kind of lighten the darkness that I have from my hyperpigmentation, because I haven't been wearing face makeup though. I don't apply too much because then it can just look really like apparent on the face, but this is really great. I've been loving this. And if you've watched any of my videos recently where I talk about like the products I use under my eyes, I love these for under the eyes. The shades that I have are Buff, which is what I use on my face. That's like my face color. And then the shade Sand, which I use, I usually for under the eyes, I apply Buff first, blend it out. I usually let it sit for a second, blend it out with my fingers, and then I take a touch of Sand and just put like here and a little bit here, like just to highlight a little bit and brighten it up. Love these, so good. Okay, next. All right, next I actually want to talk mascara and eyeliner. So I've been obsessed with the Bite Beauty mascara. This is so good. I did a mascara roundup video recently, and it's so good. Like this gives you like beautiful, beautiful like statement lashes. I'm actually not wearing this today. I'm currently testing so many new mascaras, and I have so much to say. One is hella expensive, but this is really, really good. It gives me actually similar look in lashes that I have right now, with a different mascara. This is so good. I really, really like this. The only thing I will say with this is I just have to make sure I set my under eye with a powder, because at least on me, I know not on everyone, but on me, I do get a little bit of running, but I tend to get running with mascara unless I set my under eyes, unless it is the Merit Beauty mascara, or even the Saie Beauty mascara doesn't really run on me, or the Ilia mascara. Like other ones just tend to run, because I get really, not weepy, but I have like my eyes run, especially now in pollen season where I'm choking to death on pollen. My eyes have been running, so I just make sure I set my under eyes and then I'm good to go. Love this. And then in that vein, the Bite Beauty eyeliner. So I have been really excited to test this out, and I'm really impressed with this. So this is just like really nice. So this isn't, I feel like the actual application, like the brush, it's not even a brush, like this like weird kind of tip, I don't know what it's called, like what it's made out of, isn't necessarily everyone's favorite, but it's not hard. It's like more on the more flexible side, which I like. And I just have to make sure I clean off the brush if I want a really thin line. It's really good. It lasts really long. I'm actually a really big fan of this, and I've been trying to find a liquid liner that just, I feel like some liquid liners just have a lot more running. This one, I don't feel like it does. It sits really nice, it sets up really nice, and it really just lasts all day. It's really, really good. Okay, next, let's talk lips. So I've been grabbing the LYS Beauty, what is this? Their lip oil, their glossy lip treatment oil. a crap ton. This is so good. I like to wear this on top of lipsticks or just lip liner or even alone, but my preference is like when I have a lip color on, usually it's a lip liner right now, I will put this on top and I just feel like my lips feel and look so good all day. I'm a huge fan of this. Okay, next I want to talk about beauty tools. So I know I already talked about this, the Sephora 93 brush that I love for a blush. I actually love all the Sephora blushes, all the Sephora blush brushes, 93, 96, and 99, obsessed with all of them. I have a recent blush video where I mentioned one other blush brush I love specifically for powder. It actually might be my wedding makeup or whatever my recent blush video was. I talked about another brush on there. I can't remember what it is, like what it's called, but it's linked in there. It might be my wedding makeup tutorial because I use a powder brush. That is really good for powder. And these. So these are the Real Techniques. What are they? I have 3 of them in 3 different colors. What are they? This is the setting brush. This is the best brush ever. I have 3 of them for a reason. I've had these for so long. I mean, this is my oldest one. It's all type of ratchet right now. Like, look at this like messed up brush, but I have them, 3 of them, and I use them all for different things. So I have 3 different colors so I don't mess it up. This is the one I use for powder under my eyes. I'm obsessed with it. This is the one I use for highlighter. This is the one I use when I'm using something like a Hourglass, like ambient lighting powder under my eyes. I actually have a clean alternative for that. That's coming up in a video, in a dupes video. I'm so freaking excited when I'm using that under my eyes, and even just around the face to kind of create a little bit more of a glow. I use this one. I'm freaking obsessed with these. These are so freaking good. I honestly have not found anything that I feel like is this good at this value. Like, these are amazing. I love these, and I will link, if I can find all these variations of it, I will link it down below because I'm sure a lot of people, you know, like to do what I do, whereas like I know which one I use for what, so I don't all of a sudden grab my one for highlighter and like do under my eyes and then I look like a freaking disco ball. These are really good. I'm obsessed. And then lastly, for makeup, I want to talk about this product specifically. So this is from Olive & June, and this is their nail brush. Now, I'm freaking obsessed with it. So I'm actually, okay, not to toot my own horn, but I'm really good at painting my own nails, and I don't really need like to clean up a lot, but I do like at the bottom sometimes where like you can almost just tidy up the line, or if you want to do your own like French tips or whatever, this is really good for tidying that up. I just dip it in nail polish remover, whatever nail polish remover you want, and just kind of tidy up around the edges. If you have like nail polish on your skin or underneath, or even if I want to do like a French tip or something myself, this is really good for that. I'm a huge fan. I keep it in the container because I just feel like if not, I don't want the brush to get really dirty, but this is really, really good. I'm obsessed with this. All right, let's move on to hair and skin. I'll do hair first because I have one product. So Olaplex 3, I mean, I use this every month nonstop. Like, I use this multiple times a month. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I don't dye my hair. I have virgin hair, but it just smooths out the cuticle. It just lays my hair down really nice. I have some breakage, if your curl pattern's a little bit crazy at like the back of your head, and it doesn't really lay flat. This is really good for just smoothing it out. It smooths the cuticle out really nicely. It makes it just super, super easy. It also gives my hair beautiful, beautiful shine. And I get so many questions about my hair. I really do, but I just have not had, like, I need to do a whole like thing where I talk about how exactly I do my hair. But this is one of the big ways that I just get my hair to look really healthy, stay really healthy, look beautiful, like no matter how I style it. This is amazing. This is so, so good. And if you do bleach or dye your hair, I highly recommend using this. It's just going to change your life. Okay, let's move on to skin. So I have like, I'm so excited for some of the stuff I'm talking about today. So Kosas Sport deodorant, it's getting a little bit sweaty up in here. It's kind of like that in-betweensies where you think you need to wear a sweater, but like you don't really, and then you sweat and you're just like, why am I damp? This is like always just, it's so good. It doesn't stain my white t-shirts, which I really like, because I feel like it's just white t-shirt season now, or like cute little like white tanks. And if you're sweating, sometimes it stains. It doesn't matter, honestly, if it is a conventional deodorant or a, you know, clean beauty deodorant or not. Like, sometimes you get staining. This is really good. This doesn't stain. Love it. This really helps for when you're shaving more and you have like ingrown hairs, or like you get darkness under your arms because you're shaving more. This is really good for combating all those issues. Like, truly obsessed. And then I don't know. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I recently broke out because I used something that just like my skin did not agree with, and also just life and stress and face masks. And what I've been using to help with that is this AHA this AHA serum from pharmacy. I use it at night. I put it on my face, and I use like a face oil over the top. This helps so much with like dark marks and even like under the skin bumps. Obsessed with this. And then also another AHA that I am obsessed with is the Ren AHA. What is this? Tonic. I'm obsessed with this. This is so freaking good. I've been using this a ton as well. It's just been helping a crap ton with my skin. And if you have a lot of blackheads or like under the skin bumps, this is a really good product to use. I'm obsessed with this. And then last but not least, I want to talk about something my sister got me for my birthday, and she's the best. This is great. These are like eye patches that are like, you never throw away eye patches. So you put on your eye cream or eye serum, whatever you use, and then you apply this to your eye. Oh my God. Apply this to your under eye. So you just like stick it on, you let it sit for however long. I just do it for like 10 minutes, sometimes 15. Then I take this off. I feel like it really helps my under eyes, my dehydrated under eyes, because I never drink water. Then you can just clean it. These birds are crazy loud. I don't know if you can hear them. You just clean them with a little bit of warm water and soap, and then they just dry, and you put them back in the container, which is great. These are really, really good. I'm obsessed with them. Shout out to her. She did this is like such a me present. Obsessed with it. And I love under eye masks, but I just feel like they slide down my face all the time. And these really like stick on and don't move. They're amazing. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're made of silicone. I don't know why I'm looking at the back like this is going to tell me what they're made of, but I think they're made of silicone. They're so good. And they just like really have been like a game changer for me this month. Huge fan of that. And yeah, that's it. That's actually all of my favorites for the month of May. I would love to know what your clean beauty favorites were for the month of May, or just what your favorites were for the month of May. They don't need to be clean beauty. I'm always on the hunt to see what amazing conventional products people are loving and clean beauty products that people are loving. I always want to know. I like try and test everything so I can give you the best information about what products are available in the clean beauty space. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.